I've been doing faceless YouTube automation for the last 10 years, 9.5 actually, and I have channels with literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad revenue. And obviously, two of the most common questions that I get is, first of all, Dave, when are you going to open an OnlyFans? And the second one is, Dave, how do you always come up with viral video ideas? How do I continuously do that for 9.5 years? And regardless of what niche you're in, these are 7 different ways that I personally find viral video ideas, videos that get millions and millions of views, and hopefully this is going to be useful to you regardless of what niche you're in, because we genuinely apply these across different niches. Now, the very first one, I spent quite a lot of money on it to learn this, so I'm going to share it with you for completely free. But essentially, this is like a Notion template. I can even share it with you probably in the description if they let me, because it's a new channel. I don't know if they're going to let me leave a link, but essentially, basically, you have content buckets where you have 3 discovery videos. You post 1 community and 1 sales video, and that could be across multiple weeks. If you're posting daily, then it will be probably in 1 week. But essentially, the idea is that you post first 3 discovery videos, which is just there to help you get your channel off the ground, to get your content discovered by a new audience. And here, you don't sell anything, you don't promote any links in the description, you genuinely just provide value, you create great content. Then you have community. These are the videos that you create for your core audience. Once your channel starts growing, you want to nurture like the 10% of that audience. Think about Q&As, think about personal stories, think about those kinds of videos where you connect with your audience. And by the way, this first system is mostly like for personal brands, but later on we're going to talk about like even faceless YouTube automation channels and so on and so forth. Sales videos come at the end, and then in between these, or like underneath this, in the content buckets, you have video styles. So if you're like, okay, I need to create a discovery video this week, what could it be? Well, you look into the video styles and you're like, it could be about tools. Top 7 apps to track your calories. I bought this course for $5,000, you don't have to. How to lose weight fast, how to get a 6-pack fast, how to perform a deadlift. Listicles, top 7 workout routines for abs, top 7 foods that I eat to get abs. Speech, this could be something where you attack people that do ice baths, or you talk about a specific subject in your niche, you give your opinion, explain your videos. And then of course testimonials, this is mostly what I will use when it comes to sales ones, because you could like take one of your clients that you worked with and you could create a video of like, here's how my client went from being severely obese to having a 6-pack in 2 days because of my program, or whatever it is that you are selling in your niche. And this can literally be applied to literally any niche. You can just take a niche and you can put it through this system over here, and you will never run out of video ideas. That's the first one. The second way that I come up with video ideas is through Reddit. I like Reddit because you can just go and join different communities or subreddits as they call them, and you can go and you can see what people are mostly talking about. Let's say I go to this history memes subreddit. I can either find what's hot, like what's trending right now. I can't even see because of the camera, or I can see the top, like the best performing posts, and I can see what people mostly talk about here. Or what I also used to do is I would go to unpopular opinions, and this is like what mostly worked for one of my faceless channels, where we would literally just go hard with these. Like I would go sort by top, and we can see exactly what people are mostly upvoting. And then I can just today I want all time, so let's go all time, and we can see what's pissing people off, and then I can talk about that in my videos. Like if you know the Moon faceless YouTube channel, they probably go to some of these subreddits and they see what people are getting pissed off, like everyone is talking badly about Dubai. Okay, let's make a video, and then it goes viral when you make a video that's like anything that's shaming Dubai for being Dubai or whatever. So yeah, Reddit is a good place to find viral video ideas based on the upvotes, which you can see right over here, and you can just kind of get an idea as to what you could potentially talk about. Third way that we find viral video ideas is through vidIQ, and this is like probably one of the only tools that I use for research. And the first way that I use it is if I hear some keyword being thrown around, what I do is I just validate the idea. So what I do is I just go to the keyword section, right, and then I type that in. So for example, recently I heard that TikTok creativity program is something that a lot of people were talking about, and if we search for that, we can see the search volume is very high while the competition is very low. So I could potentially make videos on that, and I can see what are the related keywords, and perhaps even what are the questions that people are asking with this keyword and with this term. if you compare that to, let's say, drop shipping, you can see that drop shipping wouldn't be a very good idea because like the competition is very high. So I wouldn't really want to talk about that in my videos. It wouldn't really make a lot of sense. And it kind of gives you like a general idea as to how many people would actually be interested in this. And they do have like different AI tools, like the idea tool section, but I never really found it useful because like you can just look at the titles like trending faceless YouTube for massive profits. No, I wouldn't really make a video like that, so it doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure that fourth way that I come up with viral video ideas, and I know you're gonna say, Dave, that's just coping, but it's genuinely not, and that's through just traveling around the world and just hearing what people are talking about, like genuinely. I know you're gonna say like, Dave, but that's just you're making excuses or just you spend your money around the world. Kind of, yeah, but also like I was in this sauna in Bali, and there were like a lot of entrepreneurs, and I'm sitting there, I'm just listening to what people are talking about, and I catch that everyone is talking about a certain subject like regularly every single night in the sauna, like different people and different entrepreneurs. So it's like this is probably something that a lot of people are bothered about, and I made a video on one of my faceless channels, and it actually ended up performing pretty well because it's like, okay, this is exactly what people are talking about in real life, and sometimes you can't really find those things on Reddit or on Twitter or whatsoever. So sometimes just observing the world around you and what's happening could give you a hint as to what could be the next topic on your YouTube automation channel. And I got some sick photos on this Instagram, like look at this. The fifth one is just through Twitter. I follow a bunch of people that are in the YouTube automation space, and they regularly like share what works for them. There's quite a few that I genuinely love from Twitter, and then they give some hints and they give some ideas. But you could also see like what's trending in your niche right now on Twitter, even if it has nothing to do with YouTube automation. You could also get an idea for what could be your next video. Sixth way to find video ideas, obviously just go to your YouTube studio, go to the analytics, click on inspiration, and you can just find like exactly what's performing well right now within your niche. You can see the keywords, and I know this is like often overlooked, but it is like underrated feature, to be honest, because you can really get a good idea as to what your audience is actually interested in right now. And that brings me to the last way to find video ideas, which is through view stats. Because if you open up some of the channels, let's say Mr. Beast, you have this similar channels feature, and you can see what other channels are watching in that niche. So you could potentially find the channel in your niche that you are trying to get into. Let's say, for example, I want to start a golfing channel. I go to the golfing world. I see that these guys are not getting any views. Okay, let's look into some other channel that is actually getting views and didn't die off. So hopefully this one over here, 1 million subs. Yeah, this one is doing 14K a month. That's pretty good. So I can go to the similar channels list, and I can follow all of these channels, and then I can look into their videos and their channels, and I can see what's performing for them in the last 3 months. And then I could cover one of those topics and obviously make a longer video, make a better video, spend more money on it, and just outcompete them that way. So this can be a really useful tool. It's View Stats. It's completely free. I've never really paid for it. I didn't even sign up to it, and I still use it very, very regularly. So yeah, that's 7 different ways that I find viral video ideas, and I will see you next time.